Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's your boy Anubis bringing you an advanced tutorial guide to OBS. In this guide and tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up notifications such as follower notifications and donation notifications. Just bear in mind, guys, this video is going to be pretty long. So before we even dive into the OBS factor, guys, let's start with your follower and donator notifications. Now, there's one important download you guys need to make first before we move on. Download a program called CLR Browser. So, to get the CLR Browser, you need to go to www.nightdev.com. From here, you go to their list of projects and go to Follower Alert. From here, you're going to click Install and then download OBS with browser windows. And obviously, you already have OBS installed. This is just going to give you the CLR browser to install into OBS. Pretty much, guys, you're just going to follow the step-by-step instructions it gives you, and it should automatically install it into OBS for you. It may actually ask you to reset or restart your computer and OBS. After downloading the CLR browser, guys, you can use NightDev to set up an actual follower alert. So once you're done downloading that and you restart your computer, you're going to click Install, and then Next, and then you got to log in with Dropbox. If you don't have a Dropbox account, you're going to have to make one. It's very simple and free to use and set up. So mine should automatically log me in since I'm already having a Dropbox account. From here, guys, if you're going to use NightDev as a follower alert notification, you're going to need to enter your Twitch channel username. You got some basic defaulted graphics here that you can use, such as wide rectangle, trapezoid, flip trapezoid, and old flat. You guys can use any of these if you do not have your own custom graphic made for this. I, at the moment, have one that I made in the past. I no longer use this program, though, to use as a follower notification. So once you use my own text-centered, that's what I'm going to be using. I'm using my own graphics. We're going to go to Custom Alert. You're going to look for your follower graphics. So there's mine. Now, guys, important information to keep in mind, guys, is when you have the graphic made, that make sure that background behind the graphic is set to being transparent. From here, guys, you can add sounds such as music or any kind of sound effect or audio file you may have. But keep in mind, guys, sound must be in the OGG format. So if you guys have a particular audio clip, sound, or music you want to convert into a follower notification, you can click this link right here, and it'll take you to this website, audio.online-convert.com/convert to OGG. From here, guys, you would upload the audio file or sound file or any file that you want to use as a sound notification, or you can simply enter the URL. From here, guys, keep in mind the notification only lasts about 10 seconds long, so you're going to have to trim the audio file. So you're going to have to listen to your audio file or music or whatever it is, grab the particular moment you want out of your song or the audio file, and then select the moment from that point when it starts to the point where you want it to end. Again, keep in mind, 10 seconds. So from here in the trim audio section, you can go 00, semicolon, 00, semicolon, 30. So let's just say it started at 30 seconds, and then we're going to have it end at 40 seconds. So 00, semicolon, 00, semicolon, 40 seconds. And then from here, guys, you would convert file if you have Google Chrome as your browser. It would come up down here as a download, which then saves into your download folder, and you would have to pull it out of your download folder. Then you would come back to NightDev for sound here. You would go to Choose File, go into your downloads, look for the file. So this is the OGG file here. We're going to use Eminem, I'm a Soldier. We're going to open that up, and then it automatically goes into here, and then you would go to Next, and it would give you a code. You copy that code, go back into your OBS, and then you go right-click into your sources, add CLR Browser. From here, you can name it Follower Alert if it is a follower alert. You can name it whatever you want that's going to keep you reminded of what it is. From here, you would enter the link into this URL section. You can also customize the dimensions of it to fit to your specifications. And then from here, guys, if you wanted to set up donation alerts, you would have to go to StreamTip, which is another source of alert for donations. If you guys want to set up for host alert, they have host alerts here on this website. You can also set up for subscriber alerts if you have a subscribe button on your Twitch channel. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the one I actually do use, which is www.twitchalerts.com. From here, guys, you're going to launch Twitch alerts. Once you logged in with your account, it's going to take you to this page. Obviously, I'm already saved and logged in, so it automatically takes me to this page. You can simply easily log out as well at any point in time. As you guys can see here, it gives you statistics of, you know, how you've done today, being Monday, January 4th. But obviously, when you see this video, it's going to be either Tuesday or Wednesday. You see, on Tuesday or Monday here, I've made 2 donations of $2 each about. The prior day before that, I had 171 follows, 5 donations, a total of $53, so on and so forth. You guys can go through this and check basically your statistics. You can even skip ahead to the future, even though the future is not here yet. From here, though, guys, before you can even continue any further, you're going to have to go to Stream Labels. From here, you're going to download Stream Labels v3.0.1. So we're going to download that right now ourselves. As you see, it says add to Chrome. It might even, if you're using Firefox, it might say add to Firefox or whatever you may be using as your browser. So we're going to click add to Chrome. Checking. We're going to add app. And there we go. So now it's added to here. So basically what we're going to do is right click on it, create a shortcut. Save it to our desktop, create. We're going to close this out. Close this out. Now from here, guys, we're going to minimize all of this. And we're going to grab the program from our desktop. So here it is, Twitch Alerts right here. As you guys can see here, I've created a folder for Twitch Alerts, which I've labeled TA. So you're going to open up Twitch Alerts here. Double click. It opens. You'll see this here. A twitch.tv login window should appear shortly. Once it does, please log in and continue. And here it is right here. So now we're going to log in. Guys, after you successfully log in and you reboot Twitch Alerts, it's going to say, welcome to Stream Labels. Before we get started, please pick where you would like your text files to be created. So then you're going to choose Output Directory, which is why I've created a folder already called TA. So you're going to choose Output Directory. I'm going to go to my desktop, go to TA here, OK. And then, ta-da, you're going to see all your stuff here. You can change things in here. So you can change your output directory to wherever you want. If you want to save it in a new folder, you can go to your file settings here. As you guys can see, my all-time top donator is Aces Hardcore. You guys will go session top donator for your current session. If you're doing a session, your monthly top donator, your 30-day top donator, so on and so forth. You guys can see here clearly. There are various things you can do with this to have different kinds of things. Also, all kinds of, you know, cool edits you can do. You edit all here in the message template. So, for instance, let's do followers, total, most recent followers. So from here, you could do like, type in here, recent follower, semicolon space, and then the name. So this is how it would look. It'd be like recent follower, fish sticks, LOL. I mean, you could do something like that. We're not going to save that. But this is basically what you guys got here. So you got your followers, subscribers, recent, and donations, I guess. Not exactly sure what all these check marks ones are. I don't really mess with this too much. So this is what I use, guys. Stream Labels, aka Twitch Alerts. So let's go back to Twitch Alerts, guys. Now we're back on Twitch Alerts. From here, guys, we're going to be going to our alert box. From here, guys, you can customize your follow alerts, your subscription alerts, donation alerts, and even hosting alerts. So to, you know, fix your follow alerts, go to follow alerts right here. From here, you want to make sure it's enabled. You can choose any one of these 3 layouts. So basically, your graphic image would appear next to the text message, or you can have the graphic appear behind the text message, or have the graphic appear above the text. From here, you got different alert animations. I have mine set to fade in and up, and then fades out. And then message template is name has joined the Egyptian army, because that's just my thing. I have the text animation set to wiggle. You can do different things like bounce. See, all the things will bounce. You can do wobble, or you go wobble, wobble, shake it, shake it. From here, guys, you can select an image. There are default images, so you would go click on this image icon here, and then you can go to images here in the stock files, and there's a bunch of images already here that you can use at will. You can also upload your own GIFs or any kind of images you want. It doesn't have to be a GIF. It could be just a still image, as you can see here, PNG files, JPEGs, whatever. I don't use any current image from my current follow alerts. I just use a sound. So from here, guys, there's also default sounds you guys can choose from. So once again, you click this little image thing, and then you go to sounds, and you got all these sounds here. You can actually even demonstrate some of them by clicking on them, and you'll be able to hear some of them go off. We're not going to do that right now, but you got a whole bunch of sounds in here that are at default to use. From here, guys, you can change the sound volume to make it louder, softer, the alert duration. With this one, guys, you can actually customize the alert duration of how long you want to make it. I generally kept it at 9 to 10 seconds, so that way it's stuck with what I used to use from Night Dev. From here, guys, you can also change your font settings. You can change the font you're using, the font size, font weight meaning the thickness of it, text color, text highlight color. You can even add variations. From here, guys, we can also set up our donation alerts. Again, same kind of format here. You got the image over text, image behind text, image next to text. You can also change, once again, alert animation, fade in and down's mine, and fade out and up. Minimum amount to alert is $0. But I have it set to, if someone makes at least, 25-cent donation or a penny donation, it should still make it go off. So then message template said, it comes up with the name, whoever donated, made it rain, and then it says the amount that they donated. You can do text animation. There's just pulse, which is right here. You see, bloop. And then this is the image that will appear behind the text. So this will pop up, following money, and then inside the animation here, you'll see the username. So it'll say Anubis made it rain $100. And then we got a sound here that I've customized and made myself. And then from here, you got, once again, you got sound volume, alert duration. Again, I kept it to 10 seconds. From here, you can got donator message settings. You can show it. You can allow Twitch emotes, minimum amount to show. You got changed font, font size, font weight, text color. Then you got font settings, change font, font size, font weight, text color, text highlight color. And once again, you can add variations. Guys, it's pretty simple and basic to use. Now, when you're ready to add these things to your OBS. So first, let's do follow alerts. So we just want to grab our follow alert notification. So we're going to uncheck subscription, uncheck donations, and uncheck hosts. From here, we're going to copy this code. I'm going to copy this code, Control C, open up OBS. We're going to delete this one. And then we're going to go into sources, right click, add, and then we're going to go to CLR Browser. We're going to just call it, once again, follower alert. And here is where the URL goes. Okay, Control V, OK. And now we can preview the stream. So obviously, we have nothing else set up yet. And then we should see our follower alert pop up in here. There it is right there. We're going to obviously need to customize that. So we're going to go to Properties. We're going to make this 580 by 110. Oh, actually, no, we don't want to customize it, this one, actually, because this is going to be filling up our screen. We're just going to be adjusting size when it pops up. So from here, guys, we're going to try to see if we can't show you both at the same time. All right, so we're going to leave this like this right here, I guess. And then we're going to go to test follow alert. And then in OBS, you should see
your legacy shall drift away, bloom into eternity like the sands of the desert.
AnubisCOD has joined the Egyptian army. As you can see there, that is the follower alert notification. Now for donation. So once again, we're going to go back into Twitch alerts, go to donation alerts, and once again, we're going to uncheck follows. Well, first we got to check donations, then uncheck follows. Then once again, copy this link, Control C, open up OBS, right click in sources, add CLR Browser. We're going to call this just donation. Then once again, paste in the code or the link, click OK. This is going to be our donation alert. Pull up the Twitch alerts. We're going to do test donation alert. And there you go. AnubisCOD made it rain $74. This is a test donation for $74. So there you go. Rex on, Rex on, Rex. And that's just pretty much how it goes, guys. This one is the one I use because it's the most creative and most customizable one I've used so far. There are other ones out there, but this is one I actually recommend to use because there is so much customization that you can do with it, such as fonts, GIF images, sounds, colors, shapes, sizes, so on and so forth. It is just fully customizable and very versatile. All right, guys. So now that I've shown you guys how to download your CLR browser, set up your Twitch alerts, and download the program. From here, guys, you can also do donation goals in here. Donation goals allow you to set a goal, so like you need to pay your cell phone bill or pay whatever you want. You just wanted to set a goal for Christmas or your birthday, or you needed some extra funding and you wanted your following to know that you need a little bit of help to reach this goal of yours. From here, you would go to your donation goal underneath stream widgets. From here, guys, you can go to my donation goal, end donation goal, because I've already created one because I was doing one for Christmas. So we're going to end that donation goal. From here, guys, example is September phone bill, goal amount $100, starting amount $0. It ends after, so you can choose an end date. You click here, set the date. So we're going to set this for 12/25/2016. We're going to put the goal amount for $1,000, which is going to be absolutely ridiculous. We're not going to start. We have a starting amount because we don't have any money. We're just going to call this Christmas donations. And then you start donation goal. Then see from here, 355 days to go, $1,000, Christmas donations. Again, guys, you can customize the colors. You can customize the way this bar loads. The bar will turn red for me. You can change it to blue, black, purple, so on and so forth. Just experiment with it, guys. You'll get familiar with it. It's really simple and fairly easy to get familiar with. From here, though, guys, you're going to click Donation Goal Widget. And then you're going to grab this link once again. Then you go open up your OBS. Right-click in Sources. Add CLR Browser. We're going to call this Donation Goal. And then from there, you would copy into the donation goal. So we're going to just do that real quick. We're going to open up Twitch Alerts. We're going to grab the link, copy it, go back to OBS. We're going to paste the link into here. Click OK. And there you go. There it pops up. So we're going to move it down to the bottom or wherever you guys might want it. And then there you go. And that's just basically how it goes, guys. So you got your donations, which is, donation notification, your follower alert notification. And there you go. So from here, guys, you're going to right-click in Sources and then add everything else after. Obviously, you got to organize it because you've added everything else first. So from here, guys, we're going to add video capture device. We're going to add our capture card, which for me, in this instance, is the Elgato HD60. So we're going to name it the Elgato. If you don't see it in the drop-down menu, make sure you look for it. Just click the drop-down menu, and it should be in here. Ours is already selected, so we're going to click OK. And there we go. So now, as you guys can see, it's toppling over everything. So we're going to move the Elgato. We're going to right-click on it. We're going to go to Order and move to Bottom. So there we go. Now everything else is in front of it, such as the follower alert, the donations, and donation goal. From here, guys, once again, you're going to right-click Add. We're going to add our webcam if you have one, which I do. So we're going to right-click Add, whatever video. We're going to call it webcam. And then from the drop-down menu, if it's not already selected, look for your webcam. Mine's the Logitech HD Pro webcam. And once again, you see the webcam is taking up everything. So once again, you're going to click Highlight Webcam. If you don't already have the Edit Scene selected, then you're going to click Edit Scene. But mine's already selected, so we're going to minimize our window here to about this size right here. Going to move it over here. Now, as you guys can see behind me, I have a green screen. Now, here's how you set up a green screen, guys. So you're going to go to your webcam. We're going to right-click Properties. From inside these properties, guys, we're going to go to Use Chroma Key. But before you do that, guys, as you guys can see here, my boom arm is kind of looking like it's coming out of nowhere. So what we're going to do is flip image horizontally so it looks more appropriate. From here, guys, we're going to double left click into color. Select the brightest green in the green section, which is this one right here. We're going to click OK. And then from here, guys, we're going to change the similarity. I already know I want the similarity to, but if you guys don't know what you need it at, you're just going to play around with similarity and all the other settings. So you guys can see here, perfect. There's no blotchiness, no speckles, no distortion. If there is distortion, so guys, let's just say I set it to 1,000. You guys are going to see what it looks like at 1,000. So here it is at 1,000. I look like Casper, the fucking killer ghost. I don't have eyeballs or a mouth or anything. Well, I have lips, but you can't see the inside of my mouth, really. Anyway, so from here, guys, we're going to mess with the similarity. We're going to keep bringing it down so we can see more of ourselves. More and more and more and more. As you guys can see, this distortion starts clearing up the lower you go. So you want to just keep going till you pretty much have like crystal clear transparency behind you and get rid of all this distortion. So we're just going to keep going and going and going. And as you can see, there's still a little bit of fuzziness on my chair here and around my shoulders. We're going to keep going and going and going. And you see right behind here, there's still a little distortion on the chair there. So we're going to keep going. We want to try to make this as smooth and as clear as possible, which is right about there. We can even go a little bit lower because there's still slight distortion. It's right there. That should be good enough. So as you guys can see there, perfect green screen. No distortion really. No like little speckles. No purple specks anywhere. You pretty much want it around this area. Remember, guys, though, green screen is dependent on your lighting. So if you have really bright lights shining down on you or you don't have good lighting, you know, you're going to have to try to really play with this a lot until you find the perfect settings for you. This is all what works for me because of my lighting and where I'm at. Lighting is key when it comes to a green screen. Now, guys, you don't have to go out and buy an actual green screen. You can use like a green blanket as long as it's a solid green blanket. You can use green curtains, anything of green nature, even green paper. Like if you take some green paper, like for instance, here we have a Xbox One game. As you guys can see here, it turns black or it becomes almost see-through. So as you guys can see here, the green all just becomes kind of transparent. Even though you can clearly see the details in it, it's just completely gone. You can't really tell it's green due to it being green and the color green screen that we've selected, obviously. Now, a lot of people ask me, Anubis, can we still use like a blue screen? You can, but the problem with blue screen is that, or the color blue is in a lot of things. It's may not be like vibrant and like totally out there, like in some things, like, you know, maybe just because my pen here is black doesn't mean that there ain't some blue pixelation or blue tint or blue hue in it. So, you know, green tends to be not to be in as much colors or as in much things as blue does. I mean, you can still use a blue screen. It's still effective, still works. I wouldn't recommend any other color besides blue or green, though. Anything else is just going to end up ruining your effect here. So we're going to quickly start up our, I believe, 360 is what we were last playing on. So you guys should see the 360 load up here in just a moment. So we're going to hit OK here. So this is how you load up a green screen. This is how you set up your follower, donation, your goals. As you see, my goal sits right here next to me. I can just be like, hey, look, guys, my goal. Hey. You know, you can do kind of crazy things with the green screen, too. You can kind of make it look like you're holding stuff up or, you know, you're in ancient Egypt. You can, like, put, like, you know, a still image behind you or an animated image or a video and make it look like you're there with maybe other actors, characters, whatever. You can really, you know, do lots of crazy things with the green screen, which is the point. So you guys can see here, there's my Xbox 360, all my profiles. And this is what it looks like, you know, when you have the green screen active, where you're streaming or you're making a YouTube video, wherever the case may be. So I hope you guys found this video very helpful, very informative. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'll be more than happy to make a more thorough and detailed explanation if I didn't do a good job in this video. Remember, guys, stay cool, be cool, give respect, and you'll get respect in return, guys. I love you. Peace.